Okay, this is section 6.6, stem and leaf plots, and we're also going to be discussing the mean, median, and mode. When we finish today, I expect you to be able to create a stem and leaf plot, and also want you to be able to determine the mean, the median, and the mode. Now, when we talk about a stem and leaf plot, it's very much like a stem with the leaves. So this area of your chart would be the stem, while this area would be the leaf. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this one. We're going to create a stem and leaf plot. So one of the things we have to do is we have to make sure that they're in order. So I'm going to scan through here really quick, and it looks like my lowest numbers start with a 2. So I'm going to go through, let's see, looks like 26 is my lowest, so 2 is my stem, 6 is my leaf. Okay, there's another 26. 2 is my stem, there's another 6 is my leaf. 29, so I have a 9, and there's another 29. Now let's go to the next one. I think that's all the 2s, so let's look at the 3s. So I start off with a 30. Okay, there's a 31, 32, okay, 34. Okay, I have a 35 and a 35, so I need to do 2 5s. And let's see, there's a 36. Now for my 4s, I have a 40, a 41, so a leaf of 1, 42, and 43. Now notice I'm crossing these out as I go through so I don't duplicate any of them. So next we have 5. Our lowest 5 starts with a 2. Then we have 54 and 56. So I just want to make sure I've got all of my numbers accounted for. So I have 3 by 6, that's 18. So let's see if I have 18 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now that's just a way for me to double check and make sure I have all of my information. Now when I go through and I look at this, I can get a lot of valuable information. It's easier for me to see relatively quickly what my mode is. It also puts them in order, so if I wanted to write them out really quickly, I could. So it's just a different way to look at our data in a more compact form. Now when we talk about the mean, median, and mode, the one that we probably use the most is the mean. Now the mean is the average. It's the sum of all the numbers, and then you're going to divide by how many numbers are used. So if you had the test scores of 88, 98, and 90, to find your average grade, you would say, okay, I have 88 plus 98 plus 90, and then divide all of that by 1, 2, 3 grades to get your average. Okay, so when we enter this into the calculator, we have 88 plus 98 plus 90. So that gives us 276 divided by 3. So divide by 3. So the average would be 92. Or the mean would be 92. Now the next one, when we look at the median is the number that's in the middle. But notice it's the number that's in the middle only when they're placed in numerical order. They have to be in numerical order, or the number in the middle is not the median. Now if you have an odd number of numbers, then the number that's directly in the middle is your median. If you have an even number, you're going to take the 2 middle numbers and find the average of that. So you're going to add them up and divide by 2. Okay, now the mode is the number that occurs the most. You can, it's very important for you to note, you can have more than one mode, and there can also be none. Okay, so let's look at an example. We're going to make a stem and leaf plot, and we're going to find the mean, median, mode of the data. So I'm starting off looking, I'm going to scan for my lowest number. My lowest number is 8. So I know I'm going to start with 0 and then 8. I'm going to cross him off. Okay, I don't have any numbers that have 1, so I'm still going to put that stem there. It's just not going to have any leaves. Next I have 2. It's 21, 21, 24. Then I have my 3. So I have 30 and 30, so I'm going to have 2 zeros. And then 36. See here I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. And I have 6, 7 numbers here, so I have it all taken care of. It's very important to make sure that you have every number accounted for. Now the first thing we're going to do is we are going to find the mean. Now remember, the mean is the average. We're just going to add them up. So we're going to say, okay, I've got 8 plus 21 plus 21 plus 24 plus 30 plus 30 plus, oops, ran out of room, 36. And all of that's going to be divided by 7. Okay, now when I add that up, I get 170. And now I'm going to divide by 7. So my mean is 24.3. I'm just going to round to the tenths place. So once again, that was to find the mean. Now the mode is the number that occurs the most. Now when I look through here, oh, I have 2 leaves in the stem of 3, it was 0. And I also have 2 21s. So my mode in this case would be 21 and 30. Now the median is going to be the number that occurs in the middle. Now I'm just going to use this list right here that I can use this stem and leaf. That'll work fine. And I'm just going to cross them out as I go because I want to find the number that's directly in the middle. Okay, those are my 2 ends. So my median is the number that occurs directly in the middle. So it should be 24. And let me look at this one where it's more linear, maybe a little easier to see. So 8 and 36 aren't in the middle. 21 and 30. Again, 21 and 30, which only leaves me with 24 for my median. And that's it.